What? Let's see it. Oh. This is our little recording area, and look at how crazy clean it is. We have all of the consoles all nicely organized in here.
Yeah.
All the snackages.
I cleaned it up in here.
I don't know if I believe that.
I made it so pretty in here now.
Got all the GameCubes. They're all labeled. A PS3 Slim. Why isn't this sold? That's a good console. All these totes with all the cables. Some PS5s. Why haven't these sold? What are you doing?
Boxes. There's no consoles in there, I don't think. I don't think. If they are, they should be out, but I think those are just empty boxes.
We should have given the boxes to people.
Yeah.
But got all these neat cardboard boxes all tidied up. Everything's in a nice tidy stack. And then, of course, we've got our shirts. There's a little Kirby hanging out down there. He fell. Shirts. But look at this. It's so clean. It's so clean. It's so walkable. Here's our light. Here's where we filmed the stuff. There's the little guy. So I'm back here getting some pictures, but we got some pretty cool Vita stuff in. Some good games. I think this is the only way to get this physically now. I want to say this game was delisted, but it also may have came on other consoles. I think it may have gotten ported. I actually really like this game. I know some people don't like this game, but I think that game's fun. We also got Time Stalkers, and then down here we got some goodies. We got this birthday Pikachu, a Link. I'm gonna clean him off before we put him out. A boxed gray Switch Lite. And we also got some Cube. We have Melee. We have Armored Core 2. That's a PS2 game. We got Wave Race Blue Storm. And Backyard Baseball. And over here we also got one of the Dot Hack games. Then we have this AGS 101. And it is pretty stinking clean. It's probably the least scratched one I've ever seen. Gold. Mario Kart. Fire Red. And Golden Sun.
It's after hours at the Experience Share. We're pretty much closed for the day. We got a lot of trades in. Today is a Saturday, so there was a really busy day. Probably a really cool trade-in someone did today. A lot of guidebooks. So usually we're, well, I wouldn't say picky on strategy guides, but we try to pick out some of the best for sure. And this person brought in a lot of the stuff that we're looking for. So we'll be selling these a lot in the shop, I think. A good majority of them anyway. We'll start off with probably the best and coolest thing I think from here is this Chrono Trigger Nintendo Player's Guide. So, pretty much complete. Inside is in really great shape. Here's the back. Just a really cool piece for I think anyone that's a big fan of Super Nintendo or just Chrono Trigger in general. So this will definitely be for sale at the shop. We got this cool Breath of the Wild. I believe this is a strategy guide if I'm not mistaken. It's like a lot of pages going on here. Get to see some of them. Just lots of detail. All that. We got a Tears. The Kingdom 1 brand new in the film, whatever you call it. It's cool. We've had these before, so it's kind of just nice to get them again because we always sell out of them. Since Zelda's just super popular. And we've had these at the store as well. Elden Ring, book 1. So I wish I could open them and show you guys, but we just don't. I mean, it's in this packaging, but it's cool. And then Elden Ring, the book 2. So I feel like, especially if you're a big fan of Elden Ring, it'd be just kind of nice to have these in your collection if you're an Elden Ring fan. So it'd be kind of cool. So these will be for sale, and this one is open, so I can show a little bit. Final Fantasy 15. This is pretty cool. I don't know if we've ever gotten this one in particular. I definitely know we've never sold it brand new. But it's really cool, especially if you're a big fan. More strategy stuff. So, yeah, all of this will probably pretty much be for sale at some point in the shop. So, really cool trades. And, yeah, real cool. Almost forgot to show this off. So, along with the strategy guides and books that I just showed you, this got traded in along with it. So this is a Tears of the Kingdom sword. It was a Japan exclusive. They never brought these to the States. It was just something that you could get at Lawson's. If you don't know what Lawson's is in Japan, it's pretty much like what you would think of like a gas station type of store. Convenience store, pretty much. So the only way you could have gotten this was from Ichiban Kuji, which is a little thing in Japan where you go to like a convenience store or any typical store, and essentially it's like a lottery system where you can get you'll get prizes from pretty much A being the top one, which is the hardest prize to get, to G, which is the most common, but it's like not the best prize. The most appealing thing I think about all of it is that it's a really cheap way to kind of spend money. It's like a $5 lottery ticket essentially. But yes, this is the pretty much top prize. This is the A tier, which is really cool. So it's not just any sword. It also lights up. So let me go ahead and show you. There's a little switch on the back of the sword. Sick. So if you're a big Tears of the Kingdom fan, this might be cool for you if you've never seen this before. This one will probably be also for sale at the shop as well. So go ahead and buy this as well. Cool.
I also got these really cool Xbox controllers. They will be wiped down before they get put out. I've always liked this one. Got the cool art on it. Also got a Weave Bird. Got all these games here. This is actually a new release Game Boy game, which is pretty cool. I also got these games here, with Four Swords definitely being the coolest, as well as a copy of the first Golden Sun and a DS Lite. Marvel, what did you got?
Well, we got a nice little copy of Legacy of Kain Defiance for the original Xbox.
Here, it's a good game.
But, you know, whenever we get something like this, it looks like it's got a little bit of damage on it and whatnot.
It looks like water damage.
Yeah, so I tend to, like, open them up and pull the cover out to just see, like, you know, what's going on, how extensive the damage is, if there's mold in it or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I go to open this, pull it out.
Nope. Oh!
Instantly we're greeted with some kind of suspicious looking substance.
Oh God!
And I was like,
ew.
oh God, that's gross. What happened here? And so I flipped it around to see, and there's just straight up a mustard packet inside of this game. I don't know how or why.
Yo, a pre-order bonus?
A package of mustard got slid back in there how long ago? But good Lord, that's nasty.
Pre-order bonus.
Yikes.
What do you think, Judy? Pre-order bonus?
You got a sandwich?
It comes with your hot dog. Oh.
Oh, boy, that is old.
That's fermented. That's some mustard wine.
That is nasty.
That's no good.
Yucky. Wash your hands.
Hello, gamers. That's what Brittany says, so I'm saying it today. I'm just doing a pickups video, because that's what we do here. Okay, so first, I got a lot of Switch this month. I don't know why. Well, I do know why I got Apologists, because I had to get Apologists.
I was like, that's an Ocean
I know, this is an Ocean game, yeah. So, Apologists, what does Makeup Gurus do? They're like, you see it?
There you go. That's a lip balm.
Yeah! I'm really excited about this one. I still have not opened it, but yeah, I've just been playing through the Ace Attorney games, and I really like them. So it's cool to have this physical and American and real. I don't know if it's gonna do like the not skins, like redo of the art. Do you know?
I'm not sure. I know the newer games have 3D models, but I don't know if the original Apollo Justice on there is gonna have like the original pixel art or the 3D models.
Yeah, because I really like the pixel art. The pixel art of the original Ace Attorney games is just like so good.
Yeah, I think the new ones have the 3D models that kind of emulate the look of the pixels, but it's not quite the same.
I think with like the like Phoenix Wright games, like the first three, like the trilogy, like the remakes of them, the newer ones, I don't really like the look of them as much. I like them on the DS way more. Cool. I also got Bayonetta Origins because I heard that this is like a sleeper.
It's cool. I played the demo.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's pretty sick. I like the style of it. It's very like not Bayonetta. Even it's like Bayonetta but cute, but also like kind of badass. So I don't know. And Bayonetta is like kind of like that in general. She's just like a badass, but also like just I don't know. Like
She's kind of cutesy. She's got her butterflies and stuff.
She's like, I don't know. I like her a lot. I don't know. She makes me smile. I know she's supposed to be like a witch or whatever, but yeah, no, she's cool. This was like a weird pickup for me.
It looks like a cozy game.
Yeah, I think I need way more of that. I've been like stressed. Super stressed, like having like days that I'm like, yeah.
Just need a relaxed game.
Yeah, I'm tired of like Dark Souls, like rolling everything. They're just gonna add that to like every single game ever, literally. So yeah, no, I just want to walk around at a normal pace, nothing hitting me, nothing trying to hit me. I just want to be happy. This is 2. Is Bear's Restaurant and Fishing Paradiso? I don't know. But yeah, they're like cozy RPGs. Bear Restaurant and Fishing game. So it's like a limited run. I don't know. But that seems cute. And then last one I have is another code, Recollection.
Which this has been pretty popular. I feel like we've sold quite a few copies of this. This is the remake of the DS game or the sequel.
Trace Memory, yeah. It's the DS game.
I wanted to say Contact, and I was like, it's not Contact.
Contact, close, right? They're on like an island. Contact's a dope-ass game. I was not expecting Contact to be that good. Contact on DS. I have not finished that either, but it's like an RPG without the hitting. It's like kind of interesting, yeah. And then just my last 2 pickups. These are like last second pickups just because Brittany said that people won't play Devil May Cry.
I keep suggesting people play Devil May Cry and nobody will play it. We have a few staffers that have played Bayonetta, which these are very similar. But I said to start with these ones because 1 and 3 are kind of hard. And then 5 like has some story stuff that you kind of need to play some of the other ones. So I know people don't like this one. I love this one. I think the weapon switching mechanics definitely like came into play from 5, but this one's actually good. People hate on it for no reason. I mean, the story's cringe, but it's whatever. It's a reboot. It's good. The people who made that went on to make Hellblade.
Brittany likes cringe.
I love cringe.
Yeah, don't kill the cringe, kill the part of you that cringes.
Exactly.
Words to live by. So I'm excited for these 2. And yeah, those are my pickups.
Got a lot of cool goodies. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek at the ones at the top here. Then we're gonna go down. Got a lot of PS1 RPGs, a lot of Final Fantasy. Got this game, which I don't know if I've ever heard of, but I'm assuming it's one that people bought a lot for this sampler CD. Bomberman, Chrono Cross, including a Black Label Chrono Cross, Tenchu, later Tenchu, Bushido Blade, Saga Frontier, and Phantasy Star Online. And then if we go up here, Final Fantasy VII, Xenogears, the heavy hitter, Mario Party 5, and it is complete.
So we got a pretty cool little setup here. This is a Sega Nomad, which we've had for a little while. We put a brand new screen on it, and someone just potentially is trading in this rechargeable, official Sega branded Nomad battery pack. This is a rechargeable battery pack. This is the first one of these we've ever had brought in. We've had a couple of them that are the empty ones that you put AA's in, and those even go for a decent amount of money. We've never had one that's a rechargeable pack. The problem with stuff from this era, though, is a lot of these rechargeable batteries, the internal mechanism is like dead, and there's not really much you can do about it. So we just plugged this in, charged it for about 30 minutes. They're also trading in potentially this copy of Castlevania Bloodlines, which is a game we never get. This is pretty amazing setup. Castlevania Bloodlines on a Nomad with the battery pack. So let's see if this works. I just alcoholed this. Hopefully it was enough. Let's see if this battery pack's any good. Ready? Oh no. Not looking too good. Battery pack might not be any good. Okay, so far the battery pack seems to not be working, but now we're gonna try plugging this in with a Model 2 power cable. Oh! Ooh! Can you see that on the screen? Mm-hmm. It's looking good! Hell yeah. Castlevania Bloodlines, baby. Where's the volume? Turn that up!
Yeah, this is too scary. I'm scared.
How do I start? Oh, you have to press start.
Found this person's save data.
John Morris and Eric Lecard. Alright, so the game works. Playing it on a Nomad. It's unfortunate that unfortunately though...
The save battery, or not save battery.
Look at us go. Look at me go.
Has this been screen modded?
No. This is the original screen.
The original Nomad screen looks pretty good.
It's okay. It does ghost a bit. We can mod these with like a modern screen and they look amazing when you do, but unfortunately it just gets kind of expensive. This is the original screen, it just has a new cover. But yeah, there we go. This works. Perfect.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Best game on the Genesis, right, Marvel?
This is a good one.
Best game?
I don't know about that, but it is a good one.
So I'm just gonna pan over all these really cool Switch titles. There's some cool stuff in there, a lot of first-party Nintendo stuff that just sells really well. It's a shame the Cadence of Hyrule's a little damaged, though. If we look over here, we got some Wii and Wii U goodies. Xenoblade Chronicles X, Twilight Princess HD, regular Twilight Princess, Mario Galaxy, the best Wii game of all time, and Animal Crossing City Folk. Oh my goodness, we got so many trades to show you. Starting off with some 3DS and DS. Tales of, Kirby, Kid Icarus, Animal Crossing, Fire Emblem, Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest. And if we go up here, got some cool PlayStation games, Persona, Jak and Daxter, Metal Gear, a little bit of Wii, Katamari. If we go back here, also got some DS, Phoenix Wright, some more Final Fantasy games. Very, very cool. Then if we jump back over here, we got some Wii, Freestyle on GameCube, Tekken. One PSP game, it's a good one. Some more good stuff, Wind Waker, the God of War collection, Crash, Maximo. Got this guy, quite a heavy hitter here, Wario World, Luigi's Mansion, Melee and Resident Evil 4, and lastly, Double Dash and Tony Hawk Underground. Got some cool NES stuff, Gumshoe, Hogan's Alley, Duck Hunt, Super C, Legend of Zelda, Alpha Mission, and then we got some cool box stuff. Check these out. The boxes are a little bit beat up, but they look really good in box protectors. Look at one of the best cover arts of all time. We also did get a US Saturn in. It has a FRAM mod. Not sure what it does, but I think it does cool stuff.
Nice. So I've been kind of loosely collecting for the Atari Lynx for a little while. If you've been watching the videos for a little bit or talked to me in the store or anything, you might know that I've been trying to get a complete Atari Jaguar collection of all the retail release games for the Atari Jaguar CIV. Been going for that. Wasn't ever really planning on trying to do something like that for the Lynx, but the Lynx is kind of like the counterpart, the handheld counterpart to the Jaguar. And I wanted to show y'all the games that I did manage to pick up so far, along with this really cool pouch. I love this freaking carrying pouch. It's amazing. Starting here with Rygar. Look how good. These are in like amazing shape too. But Rygar, you might be familiar with this one. This came out on the NES as well. So we got Rygar. This is one of the coolest ones actually, Dracula, the Undead. This is one of the kind of more highly regarded Atari Lynx games. A little bit pricier. None of them are really too crazy price-wise, but this one's a little pricier. This is a really cool one. So we got that one, we got Gauntlet. This is supposed to be a pretty darn good version of the Gauntlet game. Again, CIB. Shadow of the Beast. This is another cool one. This was made on a whole bunch of consoles back in the day. Sega Genesis, the PC Engine, Sega CD, and the Lynx. So there we go. APB, I believe this stands for All Points Bulletin, maybe? This is supposed to be another one of the better ones, I believe. Got Rampage. Really cool art on that one. Let's see. Power Factor. I think this is a good one too. Honestly, most of the games in here are at least decent. There's not too many awful games for the Lynx. They're all like at least like kind of mid-tier or better. We also got Ninja Gaiden 3. This is another really cool one. We got Chip's Challenge. This is supposed to be one of the more better known, highly regarded games on the Atari Lynx. Old classic game there, little puzzle game. Slime World. This is another one of the better ones. This version is supposed to be better than the Sega Genesis version of this game. Pretty cool. We got Paperboy, another classic from back in the day. This one has some pretty cool art, but I don't really know too much about it. It looks like it's kind of like a puzzle game, but it's a Ishido. You see there? You kind of see the little tiles, but it's like a little tile game, it looks like. So that one's cool. I had no idea about that one. This one's real cool. Turbo Sub. This is like a shoot 'em up. It's got really impressive graphics. I don't know if you can see it on my back, but it's really cool because you can fly through the sky, and then you're like flying over the ocean, and then you can dive down into the water, and like you turn into like a little sub, and you can go underwater and then fly back up out at any time, and it's got these little windshield wipers. This one is one of the most impressive looking games on the Lynx, I think. This one's awesome. Scrapyard Dog. It's supposed to be a very good version of this game as well. It's supposed to be better than the Atari 7800 version. Scrapyard Dog. Let's see. Zybots. I don't really remember the details about this one, but it looks like it's like a 3D first-person view type of a game. Robotron 2049. This is also supposed to be a good version of this game. Robotron's kind of a classic. We got Dirty Larry, Renegade Cop. I don't remember the details on this one. I did look it up a little. I think it's like an action side-scroller, a little bit of a beat 'em up. We got Super Squeak. This is supposed to be a good one. It's a puzzle game. This is also on the Game Gear. This is supposed to be a separate. Oops, sorry. Solid little tile puzzle game. Crystal Mines 2. I believe this one's pretty good as well. Let's see, we got Hydra. This is a racing game, I believe, isn't it? It's like a combat racing game, I guess. I don't know. It's interesting. Viking Child. This is an action platformer. Interesting one. We got Toki. A lot of people really like Toki. I know it was on the Genesis. I don't know how this version compares to the Genesis one. A lot of people love this game, but there's other people who don't really like it so much. So it's kind of divisive, but I don't know how it compares to the Genesis version. Steel Talon. Kind of a cool little first person, or not really first person, but like flying little airplane shooting game. Tournament Cyberball. I don't remember details. Looks like this is kind of like a football sort of a game, maybe. Road Blasters. This is supposed to be one of the better ones as well, I believe. It's a lot of games here. We got Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. There we go. Don't remember the details about whether that one was good or not. Battle Wheels. This is another one of the more impressive graphically games. Also another one of the slightly pricier games. Really cool 3D graphics on this one. This one's kind of cool. This is Pinball Jam with what's her name? Isn't it Elvira? Isn't that her name? Yeah. This one's actually factory sealed.
Should get it graded.
Yeah, I don't know about all that, but this is pretty cool. Let's see, we got Basket Brawl. Don't remember too many details about that one. Switchblade 2. This is another one of, I think, the pricier ones. This is another one of the better ones, I believe, as well. This one also looks sealed. So that's pretty cool. And then the last one here is Rampart. Pretty cool. It looks a little bit like a Pirates or yeah, like a castle defense sort of a game, maybe. Pretty cool, though. That is, I believe, something like half of the entire library, though. That one person had all of this and got it all for a good deal. So at this point, I kind of feel like I'm going for the entire Lynx collection as well now. And I think that's going to be amazing. Right next to the Jaguar collection whenever I finish that. Pretty excited about it, honestly. I love this kind of stuff. I love collecting stuff that's a little less common, the kind of stuff that you don't see in everybody's collection. And again, the Lynx, honestly, most of the games for it are pretty solid. There's not too many that are gonna like be all-time greatest games like you might find on the Game Boy Advance or something. But what is there, there's very few stinkers. So there we go.